Alright, got the Viper remote start alarm installed. Tuck it up in there, clean up some wires, I'll be all set. This is a 07 Classic Silverado. I believe this install should be the same for the 03 through 06 models though. Wanted to make a quick video. There's a lot of information online about wiring and all that stuff. The one thing that I struggled with finding a little bit was what exactly you needed to hook up when you were using one of the dball2, in my case, express kits. So I did the data to data method, so all you needed to hook up was that data to data wire right there, and then your data wire to your dball2 ports. That's it for the express kit. And then for the Viper, it was a little bit different when I got that. As you can see here, this is the main heavy remote start wires that go to the ignition. That was not bad. The one that threw me a little bit was the Viper has a starter kill relay built into the module. So you do have to cut the yellow wire on your ignition, and then you got one wire that goes to the key side of that after you cut it, and then the other one goes to the car side. Show you the review here, the wires for this truck. The one other thing is the Viper module does not have an accessory 2 wire on its main remote start harness. So for that, you have to take the lower voltage accessory wire here, but you can't just run that right to your ignition higher power wire. You got to run it through a relay. There's some information online. The 12volt.com had a lot on that for setting up that relay. You basically run 2 power wires to it, and then run one from the low voltage, and then one out to your higher voltage at the ignition. So besides your main remote start plug, you got the main wiring harness 6-pin. You got basic 12 volt there, ground siren output through the firewall. That and the hood pin went through the firewall. And then your parking light is the gray black at the BCM brown plug. The other thing you got to remember for that is to switch the pin on the Viper unit to negative polarity for the Chevy truck. Let's see what else. When you wire it up, I tied pretty much like these two, this one. So you basically just have 2 12-volt leads going to your ignition. You can just pigtail them so you're not splicing in your ignition wire a bunch of times. The other wires you had to hook up, hood pin, talked about that. Neutral safety for automatic, you just ground that. And then the brake shutdown wire. See that right above the brake pedal? There's a plug there, white wire. Pretty easy. Give you a look up under here in case you're not sure. Here I got it all taped back up, but these are your ignition wires there. This is the BCM brown plug. That's where that connection's at. And then, if you can see the brake wire very well or not. See that right up there. But yeah, this is the shock sensor for the Viper unit. You gotta mount that still. That's the express kit dball2 Viper. Got everything tied together. Tuck it up in there, clean it up a little more. Be all set. Hope this helps.